Lawn's about 350 roughly citizens, and it's just a small town. Get Tuscola, and Tuscola and Buffalo Gap's growing right now, and there's a lot of people moving out of Abilene and from other states to Tuscola, and so there's a lot of building up going on down there. And everybody that works on the water departments at their town is on the volunteer fire departments and the EMS. So we've all worked together for years anyway. If I need something at Lawn, Buffalo Gap or Tuscola will help out, and in the same way, if they need something, we'll loan them something if we got it, or go help them. You know, we're just all, like I said, we all kind of act like one community. We try to help each other. East Texas gets rain all the time. We get it usually in April. In May we get a few showers, and if we don't catch the runoff, then we're probably not gonna get it till the next year. And last year, from probably April till you got into the fall, we had no rain. And it was 110 degrees every day, and it was tough. Lawn's water treatment plant was actually in the Jim Ned Creek where that feeds Lake Coleman. As it dropped down, we had to move the intake out further, about a mile out into the lake to get to water. But at one point in time, we took a weight, we went out there in a boat, and we dropped it down to the bottom and lifted it up, and it was about less than a foot, we hit the bottom of the intake, the suction on the pump that fed the water treatment plant. So yeah, we was almost out of water. The water plant was just old, and it's just, everything was breaking. It's just, the cost was extremely high. And it just needed to be shut down.
They almost ran out of water. Roger and I both, we worked hard to try to find a solution to their problem of almost running out of water. We moved their intake, and it got pretty dicey there for a little while. So that kind of spawned the discussion of, well, the city needs a more reliable source. So it made sense for them to really pursue a more regional water supply option. And Abilene is the regional supplier of water for this area. They offered a more reliable, sustainable option for the city to get water. So the city of Lawn started pursuing that. But then Buffalo Gap, Tuscola, they already got their water from Abilene, but they got it indirectly. So it was at that point that the three entities kind of started collaborating and kind of came up with the idea of, okay, well, let's share in a project that all three can benefit from. I mean, the Water Development Board, they offer great opportunities for funding, and all types of funding. In particular, their state revolving fund, which is issued through the federal government, offers some pretty good subsidized loans, and especially for communities that are disadvantaged. They offer a unique opportunity for smaller communities to pursue funding and make it affordable.
Lawn couldn't afford it on their own, but going in with Lawn, Tuscola, and Buffalo Gap going together, now that made it work, because we could share the money and we share the maintenance on this building here, this main pump station. We share it three ways. So if their something goes wrong, it's just not Lawn responsible for paying for the whole bill. We divide it up between Lawn, Tuscola, and Buffalo Gap.
Out here, we call it the Jim Ned Valley. That's where Buffalo Gap, Tuscola, and Lawn are basically located. It's the Jim Ned School District. So it's a consolidated school district. They all kind of already are a community. So that's what made it easy, is they worked together well.